if you own an estate, or if you own shares, or if you own a business, or if you own a bank account. Let's say I'll talk about 4 asset classes. A bank, which I would say liquid, shares, etc., which is also liquid, say real estate, which is non-liquid, or any other asset class, like a car, or say a boat if you own one, or something of that nature. Particularly, I think the biggest issue relates to an interest in a business. When, on the happening of that event, that is the passing away of the individual, if he has any interest in a business, then all activities of the business get frozen immediately. So the bank account will get frozen, the conduct of the business will get frozen, till the issue is resolved by the Sharia courts as to who is the rightful owner of either the business or part of the business. And that's one of the issues we often advise on in relation to a 51-49 structure. That is, if a 51 structure, if your sponsor passes away, it has a direct impact on your business. So one of the issues was about business. The second is about personal assets. Let's say if you're not a businessman, but you're generally an individual, you spend 35 years of your life in this jurisdiction, you've acquired a house, you've acquired cars, you have bank accounts, all of that. Now, again, the 2 elements. 1, do you have a will? 2, let's say there was no probate, wills and probate registry in operation prior to it. What was the effect prior to this actually came about? The effect was that if you had a will, it may or may not be recognized. There is uncertainty whether Sharia courts would recognize a will. It might be taken as, say, wishes of the testator, but there is no absolutely zero predictability as whether a given judge on a particular day will recognize your wishes or not. He may simply apply in his own thinking Sharia principles because that's what he's trained to do. He will make no distinction. So we have had discussions with several practitioners in this space, and there is no categorical answer as to how a Sharia court would treat the estate with a will or without a will. So either way there was an uncertainty. Now, what the will does for you is essentially outlines your wishes as to how you want your estate to be dealt with on your passing away. What is the difference between just having a will and having a registered will? If you have a will, it is evidence that this is how you want things to happen. When you have a registered will, it is treated as proven. You don't need to prove that will any further in the court. And that is the real benefit of this registry. That is when you actually put your will together and you register it, you do not, the burden of proof as to that this was the intention of the person who passed away no longer needs to be proved. The dispute, if at all, will arise if somebody says, yes, this will was registered, but it does not reflect the true intention of the party who registered the will. In which case, as you might say, the burden of proof of evidence moves to the party who alleges the will is not correct. The will is taken to be correct by law because it is registered. So that is the significant advantage of having a registry. Now, you can compare that with, say, from a risk professional perspective, to the absence of a pledge registry. There is no pledge registry, so the pledges are uncertain. If there was a registry of pledges, the evidential requirement of proving the pledge goes away. Nobody needs to actually say this pledge is correct or incorrect because it